This is cloth.
So in this video, I'm going to explain a drill called the pump drill. And really what that is just an idea of how to get your club at pre-impact properly. So in the last few videos, we were talking about how to lever, lag, release. And the idea is that, we lever the club head back. We're trying to lag it behind the handle to where we can get to this parallel to the ground position with keeping the club head in line with the handle. So the pump drill is basically where you go up to the top and all you're doing is trying to get back down to that position, and the pump is this action here. So here's the key though. In the pump drill, the position that we want to get to is the butt end of the golf club should be to the, like I would say actually right to the middle of your lead knee, okay? And from there, the club head should be levered up above the handle and behind the handle to the max, because if you get these three levers maximized in that, let's say that lag that you're going to be able to create, on levers, you're going to maximize your speed and direction and distance without having this, let's say it has a minimal influence of the effect of the club like unlevering and releasing on your body, because most time when people come into the ball at impact, the club's going like this and it's pulling them all over the place. So the idea is that we get that club down, so the butt end again to the lead knee, and one last thing too is the shaft should be parallel to your knees. It should be that low, which feels really weird because most people would think, oh yeah, the handle should be here about hip high. But realistically, if the handle gets that low from here, if we use keep the trail wrist cupped and let the trail arm go from bent to straight, and we drive that lag like we talked about with pushing down, from there, the club's naturally going to release. Now, from this point, there's a few things you can do. You can use your feet. That's like an option, but really you should learn how to do this without actually using like any hip turn or any feet movement. So, and the reason is, we get down there, if I just punch, the club's going to naturally release, and it's perfect. I actually took a perfect scrape, or what would be a divot. The club is in perfect positioning, handle relative to the hands. If I add my feet to that, so I go up, bump it down, so I'll do that one more time. So now I'm going to get my feet and knees going like this. So I get down, same exact position, but the biggest thing is that as I rotate a little bit, there's more torque that wants to make the club kick left. So to counteract that, I have to make sure I keep driving that trail palm, keeping it cupped, and let the right arm go from bent to straight. And if I can do that, as you add the feet to it, that's going to add a little bit of momentum and cause you to basically finish full, okay? Last thing would be is you could really maximize like this with a recoil move to that, which remember the recoil is where you release the club and whip it back. So if I add the feet and knees and that to it, so I'd go up, there's one pump, two, and you should really do three. And on the third one, it's this, and then recoiling the club back down.